Yeah, let's go.
Oh boy. Let's go and get that shit off. Yep, let's do this. There's no point in going over there, so.
Hey, look.
Well, I'm probably sure the only one that works, the only one that's on is gonna be the one we need. Disengaging security protocol.
All right.
So now, ladies in the courtyard should be off for good. Well, mission complete. Let's get out of here. Yeah, hey, that's pretty good deductive reasoning. Hey, who's there?
Whoa.
Okay, run for it. Jeez it, it's the Popo.
All right.
So the security is totally off. Let's get back and meet up with the others.
I hope those two managed to get away.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already? Oh no, I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Who are you all?
Calm down, Kitagawa-kun. It's me.
Kamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame? You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
No, it's all right.
We need to get out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
I wonder if I actually can get into fights. I don't remember actually having to, leave.
So this is inside of Sensei's heart?
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Never mind.
A vain museum such as this?
I remember now, yeah, he gets to see what's really about Madarame. Luckily, I believe there's no shadows along the way.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and, we found yours, too.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
I can only imagine what's going through Yusuke's head. This statue. Ugh. I might not be a entrepreneur of art,
The
but...
exit is right there!
Who is it? What the?
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame!
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course. Such insincerity.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool. A tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you? Who think you're a master artist?
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
I can't believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you!
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well. Come. Goemon! breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death. Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice! Same goes to you.
I love it. I love it. Ippon Datara. I know you. And Kopatengu.
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame! On your knees, intruders!
Nah.
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations.
Okay, so Goemon. One second. Hold on. Alright, so his design is based after a Kabuki character. Kabuki stage plays are pretty much fairly overdramatic stories, plays. Is where the concept of ninjas wearing black comes from. It's because on the Kabuki stage, the stagehands will wear black, so they represent, you know, shadows and stuff like that to move things around. You're supposed to ignore them. So they had ninjas wear them as well, so you didn't know if that was actually a person sneaking around, or if it was just a stagehand. His design and mannerism, Goemon's mannerisms are based off of Kabuki samurai. The character, Goemon, is Ishikawa Goemon. He was kind of a ninja, I guess. He was a semi-legendary outlaw who stole gold and other valuables to give to the poor. He and his sons were boiled alive in public after their failed assassination attempt on the Sengoku period warlord. It's gonna be fun. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. There we go. So yeah, that is Goemon. Also, Yusuke is wearing a mask of a kitsune, or a fox spirit. They're very
Ready on your mark.
interesting. You should look them up.
This is my other self.
All right, let's do this.
Goemon, strike!
Nice crit.
Let's go.
All right.
Persona!
So you guys are probably weak. All right, so we don't have Garus. Let's test out this. Ouchies. Ippon Datara is a blacksmith god, pretty much. They're very interesting. They're supposedly on Mount Fuji, if memory serves. Alright, I must definitely heal. Also, assault rifle. No clue why I suddenly have that, but hey, whatever. Definitely not using Magaru again.
Much thanks.
That bounced off some poor sod and it nearly killed me. Ouch!
Joker's busy. His accuracy is going to be worse now.
That's okay, I'll heal him in a minute. If memory serves, you're weak to physical attacks. Not weak to physical attacks. No, you're not resistant. I thought you were. Slash. I really gotta get some healing items for you. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I can't use them in battle? Crap, that's annoying. Alright, highlight drops. No.
It's time. This one.
There we go. Whip! I love Yusuke's awakening as well. It's really cool. Nice. Or if he's leveled up. Marukaja. Well, I don't really need Tarunda, so let's get rid of that. Dodge Curse. I'll probably get rid of that and have this be her final ability.
Whoa, a new move!
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Madarame!
You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here!
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry. I'm grateful for the chance to face what I have been denying all this time.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the phantom thieves that steal hearts?
Don't tell me.
Oh, crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram!
When did my clothes change?
You just noticed that now?
Save it for after. Let's go!
I actually really like Yusuke's Phantom Thief outfit, but then again, I also have a passion for Japanese stuff, so yeah.
I see. And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart. Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist. Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with Madarame-sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now. I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best. So that was all a plan. Oh, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
It wasn't my idea, it was theirs.
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Give it up! Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then, if we're to dodge this legal action thing. Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
By the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
I love he just accepts Mona. To be fair, after everything just happened to him, I would too. It's like,
Hey,
yeah, sure, why not? Talking cat, yeah.
No, no, no.
Alright, that's our group. Alright. So, we can't leave, that's right, because we're tired. We just got back from the palace. Alright, so we're gonna feed our plant. Hey, Frank.
Hey, hey!
That's some plant nutrients.
Oh!
There we go. Then we're gonna watch Bubbly Hills 90210.
Oh!
Gotta finish that up.
I still have feelings.
Alright. That's that. I'm going to go to tomorrow. Well, I'm going to go to Monday, and we will end it there for today. Now that I'm doing double sets of Persona 5, I'm okay with recording a little bit more. I thought it was a load screen. It wasn't. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? Nah, not really. God, that curry! I want curry.
hey.
Digital, are you going to go in somewhere? Oh, make sure you eat your curry before it gets cold. The great thing about curry, though, is it holds really well for a really long time. I've heard people say that curry is best if you let it sit in the fridge overnight, or even for 2 nights, because it has time for the spices to just seep in even more. All right.
Well then. Hey!
Okay, that was a lot of well then. Before I forget.
Wow!
Okay, I didn't.
Let's do it.
Of course, we're not supposed to get some cards as well. Oh well. Daily. Let's get the weekly save, because I haven't done that in a while. Save here again. Since we're going to be going into a palace tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and buy Yusuke some upgrades. He's going to be a part of my main roster.
Okay.
Yusuke, give him the Gunto Murasame. Fun side note, Murasame and Masamune. They are named after two Japanese samurai. Murasame is always known as the more deadly physical one, and Masamune is the more spiritual one. Just fun little side note. There's also a lot of myths and legends about them being, bitter rivals in life. They lived in two different periods. So.
That's what you better not use it to pull a prank.
Oh, I will.
All right.
Weapon.
All right, which one?
Black Assault.
That like it?
All right. So we don't need.
I guess that's fine.
Keep all of those for the future. Probably on some of those later. Jeez, Homunculi. Yeah, I got these two things. I think I can only do them outside battle though.
Come again.
Alright, let's equip Yusuke. Oop. No gear, so I have to give him some for that. Give him team glasses so he gets some EXP. What is his level? Oop. Stats. Yusuke, he's 15, so he's one below us. Not bad. Like purchase. Vector.
Right. Sounds good.
Yusuke, let's get that. There we go.
Come again.
Alright, and we are good. Underground walkway. We gotta drink our juice. We got big and strong.
Hi.
Or in this case, kind. Alright.
Nice.
There we go. And now we're gonna hang out with. Where's he at? We're supposed to hang out with Ryuji. Where's he at? If memory serves, Central Street.
I can feel it.
Up over here, maybe? Toss out the card. You can see the card right there. Or a card, at least. He's scared. Is that supposed to be something else later? Oh, that's right. He's inside the arcade. That's right. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Yuji, not Yusuke. Do I have Chariot on me? I do.
Hey.
Let's hang out.
You think?
Got plenty of time. Ramen.
Wanna get going?
I have some Maruchan ramen upstairs. Maybe I should get some of that. Okibukuro. Okikubo. Okubo. Okay.
All right.
Ramen! I've never had real ramen, but it looks so good. Ugh. I feel a noodle slide on my throat. What's Best ramen is life. Light soup, yeah. I used to come here all the way back in practice and depress. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times. Okay. We want to pick. Are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I'm thinking about what he said about how the whole track team was putting up Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for him. I think it was right. They don't even have a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block to practice. Well, I was about to say, well, you're a track team. That's kind of all you need to do. But I'm like, nah, you probably should have, the track. Just like that. Okay. The black thing. Aw. But you're doing great. That's what I have to tell him. You know what? You're right. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. Yeah. I mean, I've never met you guys if it wasn't for the Outcast, right? So it's all good. It's a good question. If the track team hadn't been disbanded, would he be one of the ones spreading rumors about me during Kamoshida? That's been... Yep. No problem, man. What do we get? Stealth... Oh, yes! Oh, no, it's not. Dang it. Stealth Dash basically allows us to be less likely to be seen while we're sprinting. In general, it's helpful, but it's also a new perk, too. From what I've seen, it's actually really helpful. If you haven't noticed that when I'm sprinting around, the shadows will sometimes see me or get confused. This helps them prevent that. So it kind of makes it how like Persona 5 was originally.
All right.
As far as I remember, anyway. So if I can do that, guys. Yep. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it in a second off till then. Okay.
See ya.
See ya. All right.
You're back.
Well then.
Yes, I'm back. Got a problem with that?
Let's do it.
All right, let's save. We're going to the bathhouse, and we'll head into Madarama's house today, and we'll cut it off there. And we'll pick up from there.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Let's go in. All right. Increase my charm a little bit. There we go. All right. 23rd.
Good timing. I wanted to tell you something.
I love you too, Yusuke. Wait, what?
Madarame was talking to a lawyer. I suppose he's serious about suing.
I'm curious who that girl in the black dress is, because she kind of appeared and she kind of has a more detailed sprite, you know? That might be Sai in a different outfit.
I think we should advance our plans. Why don't we go to the palace today?
Let's prepare first.
True. You never know what will happen in the palace. We should prepare thoroughly. It's good having a calm, rational person nearby. I'm counting on you.
Like you, mate. You too, mate. We are going today, but, you know, hi.
Oh, have you heard?
Oh, dear Lord. We're in the midst of Art World. Yep. Alright, let's skip this. I don't want to deal with this crap. Oh, wait, what? Shit. I was just looking at the guy. Oh, crap, they're actually just questions. Okay, together. Senses. Senses coming together.
Nice.
This is it.
Good.
Okay. I thought this was one of those days where you get knowledge from a lecture.
Nice going.
I was kind of cough right there for a second. Sorry. I also had a text message. You kind of heard the ping, so.
Hey.
All right. So today we are going to Madarame, which is here. Yeah. And we have to reach Madarame's treasure, which we'll do next time. We're just gonna get the opening cutscene out of the way.
We still need to explain the basics to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean about the metaverse and the nav? Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. First, the metaverse spots where we act as the Phantom Thieves are called palaces. Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
An artist actually will have a better chance of understanding this type of stuff, probably.
So do we each hold palaces within ourselves as well?
No, not just anyone will have one. It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form. Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your inner shadow. Then, since you have full control over your emotions, there's no way your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Obviously, I knew that.
Totally.
Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name, location, and distortion, then you're in.
Location?
So like, Madarame's would be shack. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
How do you know what their palace is going to look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That part's kind of like a quiz or something. It'll probably get pretty tricky from here on out, too.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
Yeah, because we will have all of one palace we've done, so, yeah.
Yeah, I got you covered, newbie.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
Thinking back to Madarame, though, I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
He likely won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so foolish as to taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
Alright, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then? There's no way we're gonna let him press charges. We'll show people who he really is.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, there we go. Sorry, I was doing a quick text. A group of my friends are getting together a D&D group, so I'm like, why not? It sounds fun. I love that type of thing.
Oh yeah. We haven't decided on the new recruit's code name yet.
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that Kitsune mask and everything.
Hell yeah! That really leaves an impression.
Are you talking about me?
What do you want your name over here to be?
I'd say Da Vinci.
Nope. Well, you've got that mask like On said, and there's that weird tail. Alright, you're Aburage.
Very well.
He's agreed to it?
It's decided then. Aburage.
Nuh-uh, not happening. Do you have any ideas, Joker?
I'm gonna look up what Aburage means for next set, so let's go with Fox.
Oh, just keep it literal, huh? Sounds good to me.
As a fun little side note, in the original game, I probably could have shown it too if I was if I didn't do it if I didn't rush through the opening bit. When we're inside that casino area, when Joker's on the chandeliers or what they're called, if we sit there for a little while, Yusuke will talk, and Ryuji actually refers to him as Inari. It's kind of a little issue there. That wasn't the original one, I know that much. Inari, it literally is fox. It's not fox, but it's a fox spirit. So they kept the Japanese name originally, and they're probably the early dubs. They're probably going to do it that way, and they just forgot to put that part out. But he's fox throughout the rest of the game.
What do you think, Fox?
It's acceptable.
It's set then. Let's go.
Alright then.
By the way, we should have Joker decide who our starting lineup is from here on out.
Yeet.
Starting lineup? You mean the ones who will be going in first?
Yeah. Now that Fox has joined us, it'll be harder to move around as a group. We'll stand out more too. Considering how we've operated to this point, we should have 4 starters. Anyone else can be backup.
And I guess we always gotta have our leader with us, right?
Exactly. That's why we'll have Joker choose the remaining 3.
And what should the backup do? Would it be best for them to stay outside of the palace?
No. They should come in as well, but maintain a reasonable distance from the main group. In other words, the starting lineup is the first wave of our infiltration force. Well, we'll leave the team composition to you, Joker.
So essentially, we can have party members. We can choose who our party member is. Later on, a future social link will allow us to be able to switch party members during battle, since they're technically always behind us. We'll never actually see them, though. I'm going to be getting rid of Morgana from my group. Not because I don't like Morgana, but because I don't like Morgana. Kidding. Mostly because, Ryuji's my physical attacker, An is my, my red mage, and Yusuke makes a pretty good, mage warrior type fight, a spellblade. So he's good to have just an overall general usage. Plus, Scoundrel is actually pretty helpful. Chance to a dodge, decrease SP, and increase physical attacks. This is pretty helpful too, but yeah. Plus, I also have Neo Condensa if I need to heal, if it ever comes up. Or I can always make a persona specifically for healing, which I will do later on when I have the money and resources and level. But for now, that's it for this set. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. We'll continue from here.
Let's do it.
But until then, hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.